have I actually spoken about my health issues of why I'm actually tired all the time? Yeah, I don't know if I've spoken about it, but I have autoimmune disease. I think so. You just glance a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna probably describe it a little bit more, educate people about autoimmune diseases, because I was not educated. I didn't think I had it for a long time. I didn't know it until I was trying to like get myself diagnosed with ADHD, and my neurologist said that, oh yeah, please do a blood analysis and please check your thyroids and your T3, T4 hormones. And yeah, and it turns out I have issues with my thyroids. I produce too many anti-cells that destroyed my thyroids. Just so you understand how like I saw those results and how shocked I was. The anti-cells, based on that measurement, I should have had like below 100 cells, like anti-cells. I had 8,000. I had 8,000 anti-cells, and I was like, is that normal? I started writing to my friend. I started writing to my friend like, hey, is this a normal thing? Because, you know, maybe something, you know, that's like a normal thing for women. I don't know. Maybe I was close to my menstruation and so that's it's higher or something. And she was like, no, call your freaking like doctor and please ask them like what you need to do. And I'm like, that's a lot. That's a very much. When I was researching about this disease on Reddit, the highest number I saw people have is like 3,000 or 5,000. So I was higher than that. And yeah, then I called my doctor. My doctor said like, oh yeah, that's definitely not a good thing. You need to go do an ultrascan on your thyroids and then go see a doctor that specializes in thyroids, like endocrinology. I did that. The lady who did the ultrascan, she was like, yeah, you definitely have issues there. Because she said like, first of all, your thyroids are like very big right now. Second of all, there's holes in your thyroids. That means your body is destroying your thyroid, which means you have an autoimmune disease. And then I went to the doctor and she was like, yeah, I agree that you have an autoimmune disease because even though your T3 and T4 levels are kind of like in the normal range, you have so many anti-cells and your thyroids are super big and like patchy, like it's basically it's destroying itself. You have an autoimmune disease. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. She was so good at school, she even got positive results on medical exams. Yes, you know, gotta excel at every freaking thing you get. I can't just be average. I can't be the average Joe. I gotta, you know, gotta top up the results, you know, make my doctors remember me. Like, oh yeah, that's the girl with like 8,000 freaking anti-cells in her body. Even the person who did the tests, like they highlighted that part and they wrote under it like, I tested it 2 times, it's the same. So then I got prescribed, like I'm currently on a lifetime of hormone supplies. Basically I need to just take a pill every morning to level out the hormones that my body destroys, or to give kind of fake hormones to my body, or I'd say it, artificially produced hormones to my body so that my body kind of levels out and I get more energy. But yes, the autoimmune disease, which is why if you get the chance, I would suggest to do that, like for everyone who kind of feels tired all the time, because again, being tired is such a topic that you can't really pinpoint like how tired you are. That's how I never knew. I never thought that that's an issue. Yeah, I never thought that I'm actually like that tired until I started to take the treatment and it started to get a little bit better and I started to talk about it more with my friends, because you know, everyone always says like, oh yeah, I'm so freaking tired, and I was like, yeah, same, like I'm so freaking tired. I wake up tired. I'm tired like the whole day. And then I'm super tired at the end, and I wake up again, I'm super tired. It never goes away. I just feel tired all the time. There are points when I have no energy and I'm just laying in bed and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I am taking the meds so the meds point is to kind of get my thyroid back to how it was, but it's gonna be like, I'm gonna take it forever. It's not something like, oh, I have a certain time I need to take it. No, it's like I'm taking it forever because my body will just keep producing the anti-cells that destroy my thyroids. And yeah, so thyroids is one of the human parts that can restore itself over time if you have more hormones that can just like kind of develop the cells in the thyroids and fix itself. If it's already not too far away that it's not you're not able to fix it at all, but usually you are able to fix it, and that's what I'm currently doing by taking the hormones, trying to fix it, level out my hormone production, and trying to get the energy back. I'm reading what those hormones do, and they are pretty important. Tommy's body, stop hurting yourself. I really do hope my body stops hurting myself. That's what kind of last month, July month was so freaking bad for me. And I was like, I felt so freaking tired and so unmotivated to do anything. And then, yeah, this week I went to my doctor and she said, oh yeah, I see it. Your body started to destroy itself again, you know? Because the hormones kind of like, they're like a wave in a wave form. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. And at this time it started to destroy me more, so I had to increase the dosage that I take right now. And I was like, oh shit. So I have to go like each 3 months to my doctor, take the blood tests to see if everything's okay for me. But yeah, it's annoying. But the hormones are pretty important, so that's why maybe this is a awareness thing for others who have that same feeling of being tired. Please check your thyroid hormones in your blood tests. Very important, just so we understand what do thyroids do. Symptoms: Hashimoto disease or autoimmune thyroid disease. Progresses slowly over the years. You may not notice signs of symptoms or disease. Eventually, the decline in thyroid hormone production can result in any of the following: fatigue, sluggishness, increased sensitivity to cold, increased sleepiness, dry skin, constipation, muscle weakness, muscle aches, tenderness and stiffness, joint pain and stiffness. That's also one thing that I experience a lot. Joint pain, like out of random, my arms could start hurting or my legs start hurting. Irregular excessive menstrual bleeding, depression, problems with memory or concentration. We can clearly see swelling of the thyroid, a puffy face, brittle nails, hair loss, enlargement of the tongue. Things I feel the most is fatigue. I remembered it. Fatigue and sluggishness, definitely increased sleepiness even though I can't fall asleep. Dry skin, that's also a part of my issue. Constipation, yes. Muscle weakness and joint pain, yes, that's also depression, yes, that's also my problem. And problems with memory and concentration, that's the biggest problem. It goes there hand in hand with ADHD. They basically consume your carbohydrates, regulate body temperature. Yeah, body temperature, like increased sensitivity to cold, that's also a thing. Like in summer, when everyone would be walking around like in shorts and everything, I would be walking around in my long pants because it's colder for me. I've spoken about this also with my parents. I don't think my parents understand how bad it is because my dad always thinks like, why are you so tired all the time? And I'm like, yeah, because I have health issues. What do you mean? Like, bro, I go outside of the house and I get so tired by just meeting people. At least my boyfriend understands my issues because he was like, yeah, I freaking learned about hormones and everything, so I know how bad it is. So he's trying to be very careful with the things I do, and when I do get the energy, I try to help him out. But yeah, it's he makes most of the food all the time. He cleans the house mostly. I try to help, but not a lot. And those things I can't do them. Sometimes I can if I get I have to push myself to do them, but I think it's gotten better. It definitely has gotten better. I have a lot more energy than I had half a year ago. Because half a year ago, I really was a depresso mess just stuck somewhere, because it is quite annoying to have like a cloudy mind all the time, that you're not able to think straight and you're like, you feel lost most of the time. It's just so annoying to just like forget things all the time. That's one thing I also hate so much about this thing. It's not even the tiredness, it's the ability to not think is so freaking annoying. It's like you're stuck somewhere. Immersion break. I'm not in the stream again because again I forgot to freaking do like an ending sentence as always because I got distracted. So typical of me. But yes, what I wanted to say at the end of the freaking all of this TED talk about my health and everything and autoimmune diseases. If you have this disease, I feel you so much. It is so hard living with this autoimmune disease because again, T3 and T4 hormones and TSH hormones are very important in your body, and just not having those in your body, sometimes it really does feel like you are living in hard mode, and while everyone else is like living how they should be. Because when I found out and when I started to feel the difference of how I should start actually living, it was so mind-blowing for me, as in I was so used to feeling so dead, and I thought that it was a norm because again everyone just tells you that they're tired, so I thought that, oh yeah, everyone just feels tired same as me. But then I understood that no, my tired is not the same way as how other people feel tired. Like, especially when my boyfriend mentioned that he doesn't feel tired all the time. He feels tired after certain points of like, maybe he had a workout or maybe he had a long day at work. That's when he feels tired. He doesn't feel tired all the time. So if you are part of this also club, if you are also suffering with autoimmune disease, any kind of autoimmune disease, or specifically the Hashimoto one that I'm suffering with, I feel you. You are noticed. You can leave in the comments as well, rant a little bit. We can rant together because it is quite annoying living with it. I have had so many days when I'm just laying in bed and I'm like, why the fuck is my body just doing this to me? As awareness for others, if you are a person who thinks after watching my video, you think you have similar health issues or you feel similarly as me, please do go and check your blood. Like, go to a doctor, tell them that you would want to do a more in detail blood test and check your thyroid levels and everything, because those are not done in the regular blood tests. And I know some doctors are pretty shitty, so you just have to go and and ask them to do the freaking hard blood or like the full detailed blood tests so you can check if everything is okay. Because again, if I didn't go to check my ADHD, I would have never known, and I would have thought that this is okay. The way I'm feeling tired and I have no energy, that is okay, and I would just keep living until it would be worse. Because again, you should try to fix the problems while you're still able to fix it. So, with that said, please be careful with your health. I will probably leave some links in the description as well to some good articles of what it is or anything. You can just also ask me questions in the comment section of how it is going for me or how am I experiencing certain kind of symptoms, because again, everyone experiences illnesses differently. So yeah, we can just have a full-on discussion in the comments. Anyways, if you do like these videos, again, please do like and subscribe. This is a very random video again, but yes, when people subscribe and like my videos, I very much appreciate it because it shows to me that I am doing a good job and people are enjoying my videos. Other than that, be healthy, life sucks, and bye-bye.